Variable experts, please report to room A9.
Hello guys, Esther here, and welcome to Destabilized numbers. So, the method I'm going to describe that I found in today's tutorial, I doubt it's the best one. It's just I figured out a strategy that sometimes works, but there's probably a faster way. So the general sort of feel of this module is when we press the toggle button, a continuous stream of 3-digit numbers are going to show up, which are meant to be linked by either an addition, like adding a number to it every time, or by multiplying it by a number multiple times. However, some of the numbers can glitch out and either be offset or just have a digit not shown correctly. So you'll be thinking, well, if they're offset, how are you meant to know what the true offsets were? Now, the method I found is just find strings of like multiple numbers that appear normally. Well, we don't know if they appear normally because they might be offset, but if you start to get a offset that appears multiple times, you probably have a safe bet it could be that one. So let's collect the numbers, a string of numbers then.
Emergency clear. All personnel, please return to the station.
We'll see if that's enough. Might even be too many. I'm looking at the last number because we had to alter it for our last one. Let's see if we can find any strings of continuous known numbers. So let's start with the first two here. So I've got Wolfram Algo because I've got to use the modulo function to speed up the finding a possible multiplication that would make it so that would be the next number. But I'm already doubting that this is going to work because it's a number with a factor of 10 going to a number that's not a factor of 10, so that's probably definitely offset if it's multiplied. See, integer solutions do not exist for this. However, I'm going to note down the difference between these two numbers as well, just in case it's a difference instead. And the difference, the offset will mean that it's only 100 different than what it should be in the addition sense. It could be maximum 100 different from what it's meant to be. So if you have a bunch of ones that are like 200 and 800, then it's probably not an addition that they're using. So let's find another string. This looks more promising. 488 to 208. This probably will have a solution. That's 66. Let's note that down in our list of multiplication-based ones. This is going to be multiplying. This is going to be adding. Of course, I'm also going to take the difference between these. But of course, we can see right now. Actually, this is going to be going round and looping back on itself. So, this is still possible for addition as well, because there's only a 42 difference between these. So now between these two, again the difference is going to... Actually, the difference is not going to be big enough now, I'm thinking. Yeah, it's going to be 524, and the difference between 720 and 524 is 196, and then from 762 that's even bigger, so I'm going to assume that it's not addition. We're going to assume it can't be an addition based one. So we'll assume that it's going to be multiplication. So let's plug these numbers in. So it'll be 208 and 732. There are no integer solutions. So we're still stuck with 66 right now. Let's move on to these two, which isn't going to work either because 0, not 0. This isn't going to work because it's going from even to odd. These two could work. 533 to 803. We have 191. So actually, this could actually still be possible. What number would be between the current ones we have? So let's go this plus 1 over 2 to find the midpoint. So our number could actually be adding 643. It's just all the ones we currently had were offset. So let's carry on to see if that will work. So let's go back to some of the ones we ignored because the difference wouldn't make sense. This would be an extra 1000 on top of it to make it work, minus this. Gives us 432, which is 100 away from this. And if we try and do the same thing, it is a midpoint to this one, we can have this, which could be our new number, because again, it's in between both of the extraneous ones, but is it close enough to those ones? If we look here, it's more than 100 away from these ones, so it's probably not addition then. So let's carry on with the multiplication ones. So we have these two. This one might work. 995 to just regular 45. Oh, we get 191 again. So maybe this first one was just completely wrong, and we subtracted enough to get it down to 66. So let's carry on and find some more. So we had a long list of unknown ones. So let's grab some more numbers. The final we had. Actually, I remember we could check 191 by taking one of these to the next one in, seeing if it makes sense. But of course, it had to be one of the ones that we know wasn't offset, or at least the offset wasn't offset between them. So let's go with these two. If we do 803 times 191, we don't get the same number. But it's very confusing because you don't know what's offset and what isn't. So let's just carry on with our previous method. Let's go between these two. 740 to 240. We get 26. So we've got another new number. This might take a lot of trial and error. These two could work. We also now have 971. So again, we have another new solution. Like I said, this method is bound to be very bad, basically. Okay, we had a nice string of known numbers there, and as you can see, a lot of them ended in 7. So it's definitely probably going to be our multiplication, but is it going to be our 191 that we had? So 317 going to 547 is 191. 547 to 477, we get 191. So I'm pretty confident now that our multiplication is going to be times 191, yes. So after what is technically a trial and error approach to this, we are pretty certain that 191 is going to be our multiplicative offset. So we're going to take the last number we have, go with a number that we actually know the full number for. So we've got 690, and you go with the number no matter if it was offset before. So 690 multiplied by 191 will give us 790. So we're going to type in 790 and hopefully we get our module. So that was destabilized numbers. It is quite a trial and error process I've displayed here, but if someone finds a better method, then of course use that method instead. It's just I realised it actually worked, and you at some point will keep on getting the same number over and over again, which makes you more and more confident the more times you get it, it's being the right offset. Especially when like you get lucky and have like a digit that stays the same at the end multiple times. That normally helps them quite a bit. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you understood this tutorial. Hope it makes it more obvious that there is a way to go about this module to get an answer. It just might take a bit of brute forcing it until you get some similarities. But normally, if the offsets here never seem to match up, you know it's probably going to be addition. And then if the additive offsets are bouncing around everywhere, then you know it's probably not addition. Hopefully you understand how that works, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. I'll see you later.